Previously on The Plot Thickens. Yeah, Helen.
You do know that if you need, I do have an additional tiny home on my property. It's an in-law's home, but, my in-laws are all dead from mysterious circumstances. So it's just sitting empty now. I was going to turn it into a she shack, but then I decided I don't think I need a she shack that's 800 square feet.
No, I could see how that might be a little excessive for the purpose. I'm going to think on that. I'm not really one for charity, but I'm going to give that some serious thought because it is dismal in here.
I did a simple little berry compote from the berries out of my garden because they're in bloom right now. They're blooming a little bit early. Everybody's talking about a drought and there's no bees, but my yard is nice and fine. It's like a little veritable Eden back there. So
Yeah, all those little mounds with the flowers growing on them, it looks great.
You know what? I've got a lot of nutrients going on back there.
Give us the culinary walkthrough. What are the notes? What are the flavors? A gustatorial journey, if you would, please.
You lost me with the gooses. I don't know what that's.
Right, what is it with you and waterfowl, babe?
It's honestly getting concerning, Allie. You keep going back to this time and again.
You sent a text message earlier today. It was just a bunch of ducks.
Yeah, isn't that what the kids are doing? You send ducks to all your friends?
We could tell it was in your house.
Oh yeah, I mean, how else are you going to send pictures of a duck?
Did you replace all your pigs with ducks?
Most of them. Almost all of them. Yes, they have been replaced.
A more disturbing question.
Oh, good.
Have you replaced all your bats with ducks?
Allie, you got a cave full of ducks?
I mean, they love the cave.
That don't work.
Wet and moist.
I'm sorry, that don't work.
All right, a cave full of bats, I can understand.
Everyone can, literally everyone.
Ducks.
Everybody.
That's crazy shit. Normal people do not have a cave of ducks.
Not even Darkwing Duck did. And he was
just
a duck.
He was one duck.
One duck per cave.
One duck per cave.
Those are the rules.
It's in the county bylaws.
I'm pretty sure it's in the 12 commandments.
I'm outside the county. I'm in. It's a different city technically. I'm a little gerrymandering.
They ain't outside the 12 commandments, Cody.
Who is that?
Ellie.
Welcome, everyone, to this kind of B-side week of Wasting All the Time. Yes, this is our long-form game, The Plot Thickens, in which we choose characters and kind of develop a long-form narrative over several episodes. This is episode
7.
So if you haven't heard all of them to this point, maybe go back to episode 1 of this cycle of Potluck Pals and figure out what's going on. Or if you enjoy being really confused by things, go ahead and stick around and
like me,
and figure out context later.
Like I don't.
So without further ado, let's check in with our intrepid group of recipe testers and see how things are going on this episode of The Plot Thickens. Right, welcome back to the castle, everyone. Happy birthday, Bill.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a good day.
I see you've got your hat on. I'm glad.
Thank
Birthday boy needs a hat.
Yeah, I like that it's got a propeller on it. I feel like a meat airplane.
Meat airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, that takes me back.
Alex, you kind of glazed over for a sec there. Come on back now.
Right, I'm sorry. Just makes me reminisce about the B side of my 1982 album. Meat Propeller.
That one went double chestnut, didn't it?
It did. Double chestnut.
Yeah. Proud of you for that.
Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you.
That got onto the iTunes.
Did it?
Not on any of the charts, but it got onto iTunes.
It's on the iTunes.
Yeah. Was that not you? Is that a... Did someone upload an unsavory copy of...
See, I thought when I killed that fucker Steve Jobs that I'd avoid this. But no, they've stolen it anyway.
Say what?
He lives in the computer, doesn't he? Jobs.
I don't know. I ran a
didn't
virus
finish the
scan,
job,
didn't find
did
nothing.
Right. Well,
Can we circle back for a sec?
Happy birthday
Oh.
to Bill. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to Bill.
to Bill.
Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear
dear Bill.
Bill. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
you.
And many more. Oh, never mind. I misread the rule.
I don't want to assume. I want to assume nothing about many more. I don't like doing that.
Right,
Yeah.
I mean, the industry you work in, I can understand that.
It's
Very
just
uncertain
better if you
times.
don't leave. If you leave that off, otherwise you might be creating false expectations.
Yeah. That's that famous book, right?
That's great
Thickens.
expectations.
Oh, all right. Well, I
Not
can
by
read.
Dick. Is it by Dickens?
I'm literate.
Who in the Dickens is that by? I don't know. Bill,
Yeah.
it's your birthday, and
Yep.
I just want before we try our delectable delicacies, I wanted you to have this little gift.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This
That's
is,
right. It's a smoke alarm.
Yeah, it's one of them ones that you can't take the batteries out of.
Mhm, mhm.
That's great because I'm always like, damn, batteries out on the smoke alarm again. I don't got none. Well, this one, that doesn't matter because I couldn't change them anyway.
Yeah, this one, there's a subscription, so there'll be a very tall man that's going to come to your home, and they're just going to hook a little thing up there, and they're going to charge it, and they're not going to leave until it's charged. Okay,
All right.
all right.
Nice. I appreciate this. Looks like it connects to Bluetooth as well.
It does. Yes, so other people can be notified if there is an emergency that may or may not deal with smoke and or fire.
Yeah. I know generally
Or-
speaking that doesn't make a lot of sense, but in my case, perfect.
Mhm. Or if for whatever reason, when the very tall gentleman comes to recharge the battery in it, you decide to get into a wrestling match with him because you don't want him sticking around that long in your kitchen
Yeah.
because it can take a while and you got
You know
things to do.
You know me so well, Helen.
Mhm. I try to, Bill.
Thank you.
I
This means a
remember.
lot. I can't wait to have a place to put this up in. And thank you again for keeping me in your she shed. Or your not she shed.
My
It's,
non-she shed. Oh yeah, of course. You're doing
Yeah.
a real fine job there too. So
Thank you. Yeah,
Happy to have
I'm trying to get through all the chores you give me every day. I mean, sometimes the list is long, and not exactly things that I would consider myself a specialist in, but I'm figuring it out. And the internet helps.
You know, that's what my little nieces and nephews tell me every day. They go, Auntie Helen, the best thing ever is the fact that there's the internet, so that when you tell us to do stuff, we know how to do it. Because you tell us even go look it up on the internet. You know, is my mantra.
Yeah, we've done yoga together. I've heard you use that mantra.
Look it up. Look it up on the internet. Look it up on the internet.
It's kind of long and weirdly specific, but it seems to work for you. So all power to you.
Thank you.
Right, well, I got you a gift as well, Bill.
Oh wow, thank you, Alex. I'm not quite sure. It's like it seems to be a seamless steel container of some kind.
Right.
Does it open, or is it just a platonic shape?
Well, I mean, I suppose whether it opens or not is entirely up to you.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's a thinker. I'm gonna cherish this. Thank you, Alex. A mysterious steel shape. What could it mean? That's fodder for the rest of my life. You're saying that I'm a thoughtful guy and that I should cherish that and practice that and become a better me through self-reflection. Wow, what a thoughtful gift, Alex. And Helen, too. Both very thoughtful.
Like, I was sort of kidding around about, like, it just depends on whether you
don't take
it
that
or
from
not.
him. Don't look how happy he is.
It's gotta be my best birthday ever. Honestly.
Like, it's just the button there opens it.
Alex, just let him be happy.
I can't figure this
Just let him
out.
be happy.
I'm going to put this up on the mantle when I get one again.
It's just an hat inside.
Say what?
If you press a button, it opens.
Metaphorically, yeah. It opens my mind.
There's a hat inside. I got you a hat.
Wow, yeah, a thinking cap. Thank you. All right.
It's for that sports team you like.
Yeah, real sportsman-like. Well, I think that's all the gifts, right? We agreed.
Hello, friends. Sorry, I'm a little late, everyone. I had to put the finishing touches on
hello, Ali.
The wrapping.
Of your meal?
I thought we agreed that Ali was not going to give a gift.
No, yeah, right. Wrapping the meal. Yes. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, Bill, here's an unrelated box.
Bill, I don't know if you should open that.
Maybe do box maneuver Y.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is something inside of this that is not tied down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's moving on its own accord.
Oh, Jesus.
Interesting.
It's quacking.
Mm-hmm.
It's very muffled.
I mean, it's inside a box.
Duck in a box, Ali?
It's like Schrodinger's duck at this point.
Yeah, I don't want to open it, but it ain't got no holes in it, so I'm going to do the right thing and open it. Alex, you don't mind if there's a presumed duck waddling through your domicile?
I mean, as long as it doesn't make it into the cave, because there's already a duck in that cave.
That would be chaos.
Only one
They
duck.
get very territorial. Damn, I've never seen two ducks go at it. Quite like the ones that fighting over a cave. Well, yeah, thank you, Allie, for the duck. And that's the gifts.
There's one more little thing in the bottom. I kind of covered it with the false bottom because it's actually kind of a neat artifact.
This is a vial of uranium.
Yeah, wasn't supposed to have it, but
you
were
really doing a Schrodinger's duck,
right?
Good Lord.
Philosophy. Who doesn't love real life applications of quantum philosophy?
Right. Is that uranium, like cordoned off? Like, is it safe to be in here with us?
Probably.
Well, I reckon it's in a bottle. It might be leaded glass, something like that. I'll just put it in my front pocket and deal with it when I get home.
Bill, I don't think putting it in your pocket. You know what? You do what you need to, Bill. You do what you need to.
Oh, yeah, because if I sit down, all right, I'll put it.
Maybe put it inside the metal box that I got you.
Yeah. Would that I could, Alex. Would that I could.
You definitely can. It's just a button.
Did you get another philosophical present, Bill? This has been a day of days.
Alex hooked me up with a real thumper.
It's a box with an hat inside.
I'm going to be thinking about that for a long while yet.
Wow.
And discovering new truths about myself.
Yeah. It's delightful. It's like a birthday for all of us, but mostly Bill.
Yeah. It is my birthday, too. Yeah. Like y'all saying.
Coincidence.
Can't wait to see what y'all cook for me.
Right. Well, yeah, I made this. It's definitely not pork tenderloin and green beans. It is, in fact, a beef Wellington.
Okay. I thought it was maybe a giant chimichanga or something.
I mean, that's sort of what a beef Wellington is. is
Oh, all right.
you take meat, you cover it up in mustard and all kinds of other good stuff,
Yeah.
and you roll it up in pastry dough,
Yeah.
and then you bake it,
Mhm.
and then you eat it with a gravy on.
All right.
Mustard and gravy.
That sounds good.
Right, well, it's all yours.
Wow. Mmm. Oh, damn, that's tender.
Right, it's a tenderloin inside. The
What?
most tender part of the cow.
Oh, beef tenderloin. Gotcha. I was scared for a second. Yeah, this is great. This don't need vegetables at all. Thank you. Hey, y'all
Very welcome,
dig into
Bill.
this. This is great. This is real good.
Oh, all right. All right. I'll have some of this
Alex,
beef.
I wish-
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish Alex cooked everything like this.
This is really good.
Right, I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to follow the recipes given to me.
Are you suggesting that recipes don't always come in the condition that one would desire?
I'll try to respect the page.
Just
Also, I
philosophical
do
all over
think-
today.
Yeah, what?
We're just philosophical all over today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're feeling our sophicals all over.
Mm. After the Greek Philosophicles.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite ice cream.
Right, so how old are you this year, Bill?
I'm 42.
42.
Yeah.
A young man still, in many ways.
Still got a lot of years on me. Yeah. I
Right.
expect if this little life extending metal ball has anything to do with it.
Don't forget the uranium. It's good for you.
so
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think the uranium's going to extend your life. I think that's going to do the opposite.
Yeah,
Oh, Helen.
much though I'm loath to be in agreement with Helen on anything.
It's true. It's true. He does not like it. Like,
Well,
there was that crossword puzzle. Do you remember crossword
I
puzzle?
do.
And I kept
I
telling
do
you,
remember.
15 down. 15 down was waste.
And it was.
Mm-hmm,
And it was very upsetting.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
to be fair, that y'all two both are sort of preoccupied with life being shorter and stuff like that. Just a little bit. I mean, Helen, you work in a friggin' morgue.
Well, yeah.
Alex, you got your cult. You told us
Right.
never
I
come
mean,
to
it's,
another
it's
meeting.
more of a, it's a more of a fan base than a cult.
I mean, I would have liked to have kept the robe, but you did explain it was a loner.
It was a loner. I mean, if you go on my website, you can buy your own. It's yours forever.
Can I get it monogrammed?
Oh, a monogrammed
yes.
rope. That'd be nice.
Just,
You can have it monogrammed.
a little fur lining on the hood. I think we could make something nice out of these.
Yeah, but they're all
Well, I mean-
brown. You said the only ones we could ever have were all brown.
Earth tones. Very calming to the spirit.
Right. I mean, it's because you're not like full on initiates, are you, in the fan club?
And so they get blue like you.
Right.
I don't know.
It's all
I
very
like
confusing.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to undergo the trials.
I might take you up on that. I will ponder with my ponder ball and get back to you.
Right. It's a box.
Well, while you're pondering with that ponder ball, maybe we could try what I made you. Now,
Oh,
now I know.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I know that you totally wanted a pork tenderloin and green beans and such. But when
Yeah.
I hear a small child, and I think of what would tiny baby, like little Billy want, and knowing what you consume as a daily basis now that you live in my non-she shack,
Yeah.
I decided I would make you some Kool-Aid cupcakes.
Oh, damn. For
Mhm.
real?
Yeah,
With name
yeah.
brand and all?
I got the name brand. Well, So this is what I did though. So I went to the name brand aisle and I started reading the backs and I was looking at the front and I'm all like, well, you know what? I bet you I could just make my own Kool-Aid. Now I wanted to make sure I got the right recipe and that's why I was gone for a couple days because I went out to Illinois to talk to a couple people there that actually work for the Kool-Aid company. They work in the developmental area to see like what it is they actually do to really make the flavors. And I was able to go there and kind of like, you know, when you go to those M&M stores and pick your own colors and everything, I got to pick my own flavors for these Kool-Aid. So these are special Kool-Aid cupcakes for you, Bill, based off of flavors that I'm pretty sure would not kill you.
Thank you. Oh, wow, how considerate is that? Damn.
Did you meet the big jug fella?
You go for the ones that won't kill me.
Did you meet the big jug fella? The big jug fella. Did you meet him?
No, that's a...
He weren't there?
I mean, there's a statue, but it's not a real person.
Oh, that's what they want you to think, isn't it?
Why would they want us to think that? Life would be so much better if it was real. Why are you trying to take this from me?
I'm not trying to take anything from you from your birthday, Bill. You're 42 years old, Bill.
I believe in a live action Kool-Aid man, and that's what gets me through the day sometimes. And you come in here and you don't believe in it, and I feel like that's a personal attack.
He's not like Santa, Bill. He's not Santa or the Easter Bunny. He is a Kool-Aid man.
So he's not real.
He's not real.
Tell that to all the walls he busts through.
I seen it on the TV.
Look, here's a question for you. If the Kool-Aid man was real, what's inside him?
I mean,
is the Kool-Aid inside him the man, or is the pitcher the man?
Oh, damn. Well, the eyes and the eyebrows and the limbs are all attached to the container, the pitcher. So,
right, but counterpoint, are you like, which is you, your skin or your blood? Eh?
I'm in a bit of a existential crisis right now. I don't know if my blood is me.
Right,
what if my blood ain't me?
Though, is every Guy Fawkes Day, the Kool-Aid man drives the Oscar Mayer weenie mobile through the streets of Kingston, distributing joy to all people who can see him because they believe.
Yeah.
England is a very different place.
I think we could learn a lot
he
from
got
them.
picked up by the Raiders anyway.
Ugh. Sorry. There's a little condensation of Kool-Aid in that bit.
Well, these are delicious. This one tastes like spearmint, which I like. My favorite gums are always spearmint. This one. Now this one's yellow.
Yes.
But it actually tastes like a loaf of freshly baked French bread.
Yes, it does. I know that was one I was very proud of.
But my brain keeps saying lemon.
Oh, I see.
And
I see.
Kind of confused by that one. It almost lends it a sourdough kind of feel.
Well, I guess I can see where that would be true.
Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll pair that one with this clam chowder one.
Oh.
And it's like having it in a bread bowl.
Oh, that was supposed to be tropical punch.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Well, Helen, you can't win them all.
I appreciate it. It was a very thoughtful gift, Helen. Some of my favorite foods in the form of little muffins.
Real talent. Amazing.
With Kool-Aid.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That's lovely. Alistair, you didn't cook me nothing?
I did.
Oh.
Bill, how long have we been friends? Of course I cooked you something.
It's been on and off. It's hard to calculate.
Right? Friendship transcends numbers. Ah.
It does somehow.
So I went ahead and took the liberty of making you pork. Here you go. I want you to know I cooked it for a long time. It took me a really long time to find out this specific type of pork that I thought you would like. It's a little difficult to source sometimes, but didn't matter how long it took me. I wanted to make sure that you got something special.
It's a little gamey.
I tried to cook it down, but
yeah,
sometimes these recipes just run away from you, you know?
Ali, this pig that the pork come from, weren't of the long variety, were it?
I think that's what the butcher said. Yeah. Why is that special? Should I have gotten a different one?
It's long pig.
It's only 4 of us. You could have gotten a shorter one.
I wanted to do something special. It's a long pig for a long life of a good man.
Oh, okay. Now you explained it. Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Now everything makes sense.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and pass on this one. You'll enjoy the long pig.
Green beans.
I think there's some smell about this one. I'm so full on the cupcakes.
No doubt. These are delicious.
Good. I sampled quite a few myself to make sure I got the recipe just right. So I wanted to, really tune in and be something special.
Thanks, Allie.
Yeah.
Ali, this was, this long pig was ethically sourced, yeah?
Absolutely.
No one's going to knock on the castle door, right?
I wouldn't think so. I made very sure I wasn't followed here.
Ow. Oh, I just bitten something tough.
Oh, I thought I checked all of it.
Hell? Some little electronic device. I don't know what that is. I was just stuck right in there in the middle of the meat.
Interesting.
Weird. Must be a seasoning of some kind.
Something coagulated and got caught in there. Who knows?
I mean, but this looks so rich. I think Alex might agree with this. Maybe we just set this aside. Maybe this is like leftovers that you can take later.
Right,
Alistair.
good idea, Helen. Yeah, we'll just box it up, right? and it will be used as it is used.
Very philosophical. I hope it is used to its fullest extent.
I think it has been.
Yeah, we'll just put it all over there with all the other gifts and call that a day.
Oh, good. How delightful.
Right. Well, I guess it's time to talk about next week's recipe.
Yeah.
So,
what you want from us, Alex?
Yeah, what's it going to be? What concoctions?
It don't have to be a whole meal like I asked for.
Right.
We can go back to single dishes. I didn't mean to set the bar higher.
Yeah, it's a. I feel like I want to change it though. Is the thing, because it's a pulled pork.
Oh, yeah, pork on pork. Yeah.
Right. And given
I could get more.
No, I think that's
Ellie.
fine, Allie. You don't need to get any more of that. Plenty.
So I think instead of a pulled pork, let's all make the most creative omelette we can think of. Vegetarian omelette that we can think of, eh?
Ooh. Some strictures, all right.
It's a little bit of a
fun with that.
It's a little bit of a competition there now, isn't it?
Right.
Competition.
A competition. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that idea a lot.
Thank you. I actually thought of that last time, but didn't really have a good opportunity to use it.
I'm glad that I could provide this opportunity this time.
Could I ask you a clarifying question, Alex?
Yes.
About your challenge?
Right.
I don't quite get. Are you allowed to put vegetables in an omelet? Like, is that a party foul?
You
it
are
ain't
allowed
meat
to
and
put
cheese, and that's like what I've always found in omelets. I thought that's just what it was.
Right. I mean, you can put anything you want in an omelet.
Anything.
Oh, okay, great. Well, then I'll put meat and cheese in mine.
But vegetarian, Ali. Vegetarian.
Right.
Omelet.
Anything vegetarian.
Wait, I can put anything I want in it,
as long as it's vegetarian.
I want in it.
And we define vegetarian as vegetables, roots, maybe some berries, right?
And
right.
I want
it's things grown from plants as vegetarian. That's a vegetarian.
Right.
Alistair.
And I want to be very clear about the fact that when I say vegetable, there is no room for metaphor there. Zero room for metaphor.
Wouldn't dream of it.
And when you say,
have you ever heard the actual definition of a vegetable?
No,
I have not, Helen, but I'm sure you're going to tell us about
whatever makes you rich.
I'm gonna let me see if I can figure out my phone here. Okay, I know we've got a no phone rule, but I think this is fascinating.
It's all right.
It is for research.
As this week's host, I declare a moratorium on that rule.
I still don't get reception in this damn castle. So,
a vegetable, its definition is a plant or part of a plant used as food.
Oh, so if you eat a plant, it's necessarily a vegetable. Excellent.
Yeah.
No, it's a part of a plant. It's like it's one of those things where a vegetable just generally carries out or defines anything that grows in the ground or anything that's a plant that you can eat.
Right,
Everything that's in the ground that you can eat is vegetable.
So an egg is a vegetable?
An egg is not a vegetable.
It grows on the ground. Chicken lays it. It grows.
Does it?
Bill,
and then I eat it.
Bill,
yeah.
I have a very important question for you. Have you ever been to a farm? Have you ever been to a farm?
One?
A real farm?
I've been to a corn maze.
That's not a farm, Bill. That's corn maze.
But it was on a farm, I thought.
But you were there for the corn maze. You didn't actually work on a farm or go to a farm, see how a farm works. You just got lost in a corn maze.
I went to a farm and I worked on figuring out how to get through the maze.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I did there. And also I enjoyed a snow cone, and I also enjoyed one of them things that's like a waffle, and they got put powdered sugar on it.
The funnel cake. I've always liked snow cones because they're ice, but it's different. It's like flavored ice. Yeah, I always like snow cones.
You can chew on ice that is flavored? I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it is. Whenever I hear that there's a snow cone machine nearby, I just go running and running.
Oh, I did briefly work for a cryptocurrency farm.
Okay, that's not the same. They don't have chickens at a cryptocurrency farm.
No,
my point
that's
is,
exactly
Bill,
my complaint.
My point is, Bill, that chickens lay eggs. Eggs are not grown from the ground.
But it comes from the chicken, and the chicken eats stuff that's in the ground.
That doesn't make a chicken a vegetable, though.
I'll have to take your word on that. I have to think on that with my little ball.
It's a box. Ding.
Noise.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Cool. We jumped the cannibalism shark.
We did.
It was implied. It was implied.
You said long pig.
Actually, John said
Yeah.
long pig, and I agreed with him.
Oh God. I had to look it up. That's why I was like off a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute. I know that term. This term has been brought up before.
I loved the look in John's eyes the first time I said I had to look for it for a long time. And John went,
Oh, I am picking up what you are laying down.
Good.
Oh,
Bill is just becoming more and more ridiculous.
This is going to be the most interesting county recipe book.
oh,
I think that's
Right.
it's wild. Well, how's that for a thickening of dem plots?
Mm-hmm.
Dem plots
Yeet.
is dummy thick with two C's.
Dummy thick.
C's look like a butt. That's the point.
What?
Be sure to tune in again in 2 weeks when we find out how all this continues to develop. Will Bill develop some kind of prion disease from eating, human flesh? Will Alex finish another album? Will Helen best everyone yet again with this latest recipe? Will Alistair
Knows.
Will Alistair? That's
I was just saying, that's a question by itself.
Oh no.
Will Alistair?
Will he? Will he? Will he?
Oh, well, tune in 2 weeks for the answer to all of those questions on the next Plot Thickens.
Bon voyage.
But
Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Yeah,